What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today we'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for DeFi development, ticker symbol DFDV. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's see what's going on the chart for DFDV. I think the requester said this is the MSTR of Solana instead of Bitcoin. So let's see how that plays out. I'm not really a big fan of like other cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin treasury or crypto treasury companies building on top of the cryptocurrency. I think Bitcoin is the only thing it should be built upon, but there's always money to be made in other areas as well. So let's take a look at this chart. Looks like there is this downward sloping trend line in play or downward momentum in play, and we just saw rejection from it today. So it looks like bears are still trying to create lower highs. We have a high here, a lower high, and another lower high. At the same time, there is some support around this area, this horizontal level of about 1346. So we're getting pinched between a couple of converging patterns. We have a downward sloping trend line and a horizontal level, so we'll see which way it breaks out. There is this mesh move target in play. This is all one large drop right here. This is the start of the second large drop, and obviously this takes it to the negative, but regardless, we did see a large drop down lower. We saw a correction up. This is the first attempt to make a stimulus size leg that failed. We could probably see the second attempt, and if that fails, we'll probably see it move up higher. So this could be a short trap. We did bounce off of support, getting a little bit of rejection. Could be a breakout of the trend line, but I can't be bullish until we see a break of this trend line. So this trend line right here, it needs to be broken with conviction, with not indecision. We need to see decision. We need to see conviction and follow through once we break this trend line. If we continue to stay below it, we might just go back and forth, bounce off the horizontal level, break it, and then probably come back down all the way to the lows. So again, it could drop quite a bit of ways down. If you look at the log scale, which includes more of the historical price action or the historical market structure, we did see a huge pop up higher, and looks like the trend is getting a little bit weaker. You see how is that a very vertical move up, and then the angle of attack got shallower. Now it's just kind of going sideways. Now it looks like it's trying to go down. So the angle of attack is decreasing. Looks like we're kind of going into this correction pattern that could potentially reverse price down. So we'll see what happens. I'd say it's it's in a random area. It could break out higher. It could also break down lower. We'll see which one will hold. Is it going to be the horizontal level of 1368, or is it going to be the trend line holding price down? So we'll see what happens. Earnings report is also right around the corner, so that's kind of a wild card. Looks like next Tuesday after market close, or I'm not sure exactly after market, before market, but that would definitely be some sort of catalyst for leading to that breakout. So we'll see what happens. I think traders most likely going to be stepping out. We have two converging patterns in play. We have the EMA earnings coming up. So again, right in this area is kind of random. We'll see which breakout direction we get, and then that will give you a better idea where it's headed. Looking at Solana's chart against the US dollar on Coinbase Exchange, it is moving up higher. We had a nice impulse followed by a two-legged pullback, looking for another leg up higher. Looks like it's targeting 218 and maybe even higher from there. It's inside this macro range pattern. And we have this long-term bullish trend line in play as well. So it looks like it's headed for 218, possibly even higher than that, 251. So Solana itself is looking bullish as of right now. You can even draw a trend line off of this swing right here. So we have this trend line right here. Can you drag it off of that? Something like that. Nice trend line here. Nice bullish trend lines. EMA pointing up. Measuring target in play. A lot of room to the upside. So overall, most likely this will continue moving up higher itself. So Solana itself looks bullish. Looks like it's headed up higher. 218 first, and then probably 255 if we don't find major resistance at 218. But it does look likely we go up. But this stock right here looks like it's likely we go down or chop around, waiting for that earnings report, and then go from there. Take a look at the weekly chart before we wrap up the video. A weekly chart shows that it's just a big correction pattern. And last week was bullish. This week is semi-bullish. We'll see how it closes. But overall, it's just converging and potentially see a breakout very soon. Most likely that earnings report will be used to break out the price. So all I have for DFDV on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.